Welcome back, YouTube. This is Jevi here with Matthew.
Hello everyone.
We are going to be doing another pitch meeting reaction, Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring. And, well, I've watched Lord of the Rings. I'm a big fan of the Lord of the Rings.
I am too, but I haven't watched them in a long time though.
I've watched them so many times now. I've watched marathons after marathons. I love them.
I think I've watched them only twice though.
Wow.
All of them twice.
Wow.
Whereas a few years ago I tried to watch them again because I forgot most of it.
Alright.
But still a while ago because it's still a few years ago.
So, you have a movie for me? Yes, sir, I do. It's called Lord of the Rings. Oh, like a Sonic the Hedgehog movie? No, it's based on the Lord of the Rings fantasy books. Like this one's about the Fellowship of the Ring.
Yeah.
Okay, so what happens in this thing? Well, we're gonna meet this bad guy Sauron, right? And he's super evil. And what's his deal, like character-wise? He's super evil. I love it. And he has this ring that makes him super powerful. So he's just massacring people left and right on a battlefield. I mean, this guy's really good at killing. Okay. And then he like reaches out to this human, Isildur, who cuts off his finger, which makes the ring fall and destroys him. Why did he reach out for him? To kill him, I guess. Did he not have a weapon? He had like a big mace thing. So why did he reach out with his hand? I don't know. All right, then keep your secrets. Anyway, so then this elf Elrond, they head up to this Mount Doom place because they have to throw this ring into some fire. That's the only way to destroy it and rid the world of evil. Right. But this human guy, he's like, you know, actually, I'm gonna keep it. I like it, so I'm gonna keep it, and it's mine now. Wow, does Elrond try to stop him? Of course he does. Okay, good. Verbally, a little. Yeah, seems like a lot of potential problems could be avoided if you put a bit more effort into that. Probably. So anyway, years later, this hobbit creature, Bilbo Baggins, he has the ring now. Okay. And he's having this big birthday party at this hobbit place called the Shire. Fun. So his buddy, this wizard Gandalf, shows up, and they smoke their pipes together. They have a great time. Bilbo's like, this is the finest weed in the area. Oh, it's like that, huh? No, it's not like that. Oh. Anyway, so eventually Gandalf finds out about the ring, and he tells Bilbo's sort of adopted nephew Frodo about it, because Bilbo, he left. And what does he say? Well, that Sauron's life force is bound to the ring, and he just needs to get the ring back to come back and be evil all over the place. Oh, yikes, for sure. Yeah, and there are some really creepy ring servant guys called the Nazgul, and they're coming for the ring, and they are intense. Yeah, they are. Yeah, and they're on their way to the Shire, and they know that somebody named Baggins has it. Oh no. Yeah, so Gandalf tells Frodo that he and his buddy Samwise, they need to get out of the Shire. Okay. And Gandalf, he takes off to go see this other wizard, Saruman. And how does that go? Oh, not well. It turns out that he's evil now, and he forces Gandalf to breakdance against his will. Very rude. And Frodo and Sam, they meet up with these other hobbits, Merry and Pippin, and eventually the Nazgul catch up to all of them. Oh, dang it. Yeah, and like I said, these things are intense. Like, they chop a guy's head off on sight, unprovoked. Very scary, so I guess they must massacre the hobbits in the same way, huh? No, they kind of just shove Sam and Merry and Pippin to the side out of the way. Oh, and then one of them stabs Frodo. Oh boy, here we go. They kill Frodo, huh? Wow. No, it's just like a little shoulder stab. Oh, and then this guy Aragorn that the hobbits were hanging out with, he shows up to help, so he kind of shoos them away with some fire, and they all run away. I gotta say, these Nazgul seem less and less threatening with every sentence you say. Well, no, they're super deadly, just not with the main characters, because they need to be alive for the story. Oh, very story-considerate Nazgul. Oh, anyway, so after the breakdancing incident, Gandalf gets put on this super high tower with no walls. Wow, it's gonna be tough for him to get out of there. Actually, it's gonna be super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Oh, really? Yeah, he talks to a moth, and then an eagle friend shows up, and he flies away. Oh, a very helpful bird. Yeah, and so Saruman, he's helping Sauron build an army of orcs. And these things are crazy. I mean, they're born fully grown, covered in goo. Oh, samesies. What? So eventually the good guys get to this elf place called Rivendell, and they have a big council meeting with a bunch of different races. Okay. And they're all kind of just arguing about how to get this ring to Mount Doom in Mordor, right? Right. And Frodo finally steps forward like, hey, I'll bring the ring to Mordor. I can't get corrupted. I don't really care about power and stuff. Pretty nice of him. Yeah, and so Aragorn is like, you have my sword. And this elf Legolas, he's like, you have my bow. Why is everybody accusing him of theft all of a sudden? No, they're saying they're gonna go with them. Then say that, you weirdos. So they end up forming the Fellowship of the Ring. That's the name of the thing. It is. Wow. So the Fellowship, they're gonna start walking, right? Okay.
So the title.
Keep walking, and also they're gonna walk. Nice. They're gonna walk so much, dude. Okay. Yeah, sounds kind of boring. Actually, it's gonna be nice to look at because we're gonna showcase the beautiful scenery of New Zealand.
Oh, yes.
We are.
Always wanted to go there.
Stunning landscapes. New Zealand is truly a beautiful place. Okay. Yeah, so then what happens? Well, there's gonna be a fight in a mine with some orcs and a troll. Frodo's gonna get stabbed again. Oh, that guy's always getting stabbed. Yeah, but this time he's wearing a nice little dress, so it all works out. What? Well, technically it's chainmail, but it's definitely gonna look like he's headed to prom right after that. Well, okay then. And then Gandalf, he's gonna have to stand up to this big fire demon, and he's gonna end up falling. Oh, where does he fall? Into the sequel. Okay, great. And then the guys are gonna get attacked by orcs again. Uh-oh. Yeah, and this one guy, Boromir, he was being kind of sketchy about the ring, but then he ends up dying trying to save Merry and Pippin.
He always dies in every movie.
Definitely gonna get Sean Bean for that part then.
Oh yeah.
Why are you producer people so obsessed with killing that guy? Killing Sean Bean is tight. Fair enough. So anyway, then Frodo and Sam, they take off in a boat, and everybody else, they go try to save Merry and Pippin because they got captured. Very exciting. And so, yeah, I'll be back to tell you about part 2 soon. But shouldn't we wait to see how this first one performs? No, I want to shoot these all at once. Oh, really? Yeah. You in? I mean, I guess. I do have a question, though. What's up? Well, I mean, if Gandalf has access to eagles, why not fly the ring to Mordor? Oh, well, I mean, there are a couple of reasons why that's not really a possibility. Okay, do you think maybe we should explain some of those in the movie? No, I trust that everyone's gonna figure it out for themselves, and it won't lead to any confusion ever. That is how these things usually go.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Hey guys, it's Ryan here. Hope you like that.
Whoever says that is a noob. Is a noob.
Then I am, because I've been saying that for years. So why can't they?
Because you can't. Because
why? They have preferences when they like to fly.
No, because Sauron, Sauron the Eye.
It should scares them or something.
Yeah, it scares them, and it has that evil presence. The eye itself, when it looks at you, it can. I mean, it still has power.
Them or something?
Yes, it still has power. There's it's like the ring, the ring.
So why can't they just use it for a while, at least for the exact how do you say this? Until they find out that there's a limit.
Just don't argue with the fans, right? Just don't argue with Lord of the Rings fans. Just don't do that. Lord of the Rings is bait.
Oh, I'm still gonna argue, but
argue away.
But I know there might be fans that are literally like they treat this like religion or something. But I mean,
come on, it's a really
you can always critique anything.
It's a really good movie. It's a really good movie series. I love it. I mean, I've been loving it since.
I'm not saying it's boring or it's bad. I mean, I really love the visual effects that they used, especially for the time. And back then, it's still it's advanced.
Oh yes.
I mean, there's still some plot holes in my bed.
Of course, there are plots.
They could have used the eagles at least for a little while.
Yeah.
They could have used them for half the journey at least, and then walk on foot.
True, but remember. All right. Let's not go into those details, okay? Because then you won't make it fun. This movie.
I would like to see people here watching. If you have like a better experience than Evgeny could give me, like write it in the comments. I would love to read them.
Well, you don't like my experience?
Like if maybe they know something more than you do. Maybe they're literally like Lord of the Rings priests or something.
You should read the books and then you'll be a Lord of the Rings priest. You read the books and then you'll love it. It's like that, And that's how you'll come to appreciate the storyline of the whole movie, and that's how you'll come to appreciate why they don't use the eagles to fly to Mordor.
Okay, Mom.
Alright. Alright, so this was okay. As I said before, I'm a hardcore Lord of the Rings fan, so nothing goes past me unless I have something to say about it. So, okay, you can comment down below in your arguments. You can argue. I will try and talk my way somehow, but you can say whatever you want about the eagles not going to Mordor. It's still a freaking great series, and thank God they cannot go to Mordor. Thank the gods they cannot go to Mordor, because then where's the movie then? And it's also the movie as well. It's a life journey. It's a life journey, and it has this.
What they could have done is eliminate the eagles. And then no one would talk about the eagles because they don't exist. I mean, it's true.
But that's every movie ever. Okay?
I know.
Okay, let's just.
They could have used horses instead.
Oh. But that's another story. That's another story.
I think the horses exist in more.
Of course there are horses. I mean, the right of the Rohirrim.
Because I forgot, because the last
Shadowfax, the Gandalf's horse.
Because my last exposure to the Last of the Rings universe is the games, the Shadow of Mordor and Shadow.
All right. So that's a different. Legendarium. It's a different legendarium.
It's still considered as canon, though. I think.
Of course. Of course. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video as much as we did. We really enjoyed this. Thank you, George Ryan from Screen Rant. He does really great pitch meetings, and we are the ones who react to it. But it's his hard work, and he does this job really well. And I think he's the backbone of Screen Rant.
So please go and make sure you support him.
Yeah.
His Patreon or even subscribe. Just
please do. Yeah.
He deserves all the support he can get.
And also in the meantime, please leave a like, subscribe, hit that notification bell for more videos, comment down below on your thoughts and your arguments, and see you in the next video. Adios!
Bye guys.
Woo!